Have you ever sat back in your favorite chair, mug in hand, scrolling through endless friend finder apps or RSVPing to every virtual gathering and thought, why am I even doing this? When you've packed more decades of living into your spirit than most folks can imagine, you develop a finely tuned radar for what truly matters and what just doesn't add up anymore. Welcome back to Elder's Life. I'm Frank, your 80-something guide through the ups and downs of our golden years. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on 5 things that simply don't make sense after 70. And trust me, by the end, you'll be inspired to toss these habits out like last week's newspaper. So slip off your slippers, settle in, and let's get started. All right? 1. Chasing every newfangled friendship app. Remember when a phone call or an in-person chat was the gold standard? Now, we've got apps promising to connect you with pen pals, bridge partners, or perfect soulmates with a single swipe. You sign up, fill out your profile, and spend half your day juggling notifications only to end up with dozens of matches who vanish the moment you suggest an actual coffee date. After 70, you know the value of a face-to-face laugh or a handwritten note. So, instead of pouring energy into anonymous inboxes, lean on the friendships you've nurtured for decades. Call your bridge buddy, drop by the neighbor you've known since 72, or organize a small book circle at the library. Those deep roots matter far more than digital promises, okay? 2. Prioritizing style over genuine connection. Don't get me wrong, I've still got my favorite silk scarf and a pair of loafers that turn heads at every church social. But there was a time I would have skipped a neighbor's dinner invitation because my outfit wasn't on trend. Dressing to impress is fine, but when it keeps you from sharing a potluck casserole or lending an ear to someone who needs you, it just doesn't make sense. After 70, authenticity trumps any fashion statement. Wear what feels true to you, yes, but never at the expense of genuine conversation or heartfelt laughter over the dinner table. 3. Handing over your independence. We've all heard the well-meaning suggestions. Let me take care of that for you. Don't worry your pretty head about it, or just sit back and relax. But when you let others manage every bill, schedule every outing, or decide what you should do for your own good, you give away more than chores. You surrender your sense of self. After 70, nothing makes less sense than shrinking your own world by outsourcing every decision. Instead, keep calling the shots. Pay your own bills, map out your own calendar, and tackle that DIY shelf project with help only when you truly need it. Embracing independence, even in small ways, keeps your mind sharp and your spirit fierce, all right? 4. Holding grudges like precious heirlooms. You remember that cousin who showed up late to your 80th birthday, or that friend who forgot to send a Mother's Day card. These little hurts can lodge themselves in our hearts, replaying on a loop like an old song with a scratch. But carrying bitterness into your 70s and beyond, that's like dragging an anchor through a sunny beach stroll. My advice, choose forgiveness. Send a simple note. I forgive you. Let's move forward. Or make that call you've been avoiding. You'll be amazed how much lighter you feel when you let resentment go. After all, you've earned these years of peace, right? 5. Worrying about everybody else's opinion. Have you ever paused mid-sentence because you thought, what will they say? After raising children, building careers, and weathering life's biggest storms, the only approval that should matter now is your own. Yet, we still catch ourselves fretting over sideways glances at the senior center, the tone of a grandkid's hello, or the number of reactions on our latest social post. Here's the truth. People are too busy worrying about their own hats to critique yours. So the next time you catch that thought, pause and ask, do I feel good about this? If the answer is yes, go ahead, tell that joke, wear that hat, or voice that opinion. Authenticity draws people in far more than a perfect performance ever could. And that, my friends, wraps up our look at the 5 things that simply don't add up once you've crossed the 70th milestone. Sinking time into every flashy new app, trading heartfelt conversation for the sake of a trend, handing over your independence like it's no big deal, harboring grudges like they're precious treasures, and letting the imagined opinions of others steer your every move. Now, it's time to shrug off those outdated habits like an old coat you've outgrown, and step forward into routines that honor the hard-earned wisdom you carry, the relationships that sustain you, and the freedom to write your own story, chapter by vibrant chapter. If any of these rang true for you, do me a favor and hit that thumbs-up button, because every like tells us we're building a community of folks who refuse to let age define us. And while you're at it, subscribe to Elder's Life and ring that little bell icon so you'll never miss our next down-to-earth conversation. We've got plenty more coming that celebrate independence, friendship, and the simple joys that make these decades the richest of all. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 5 surprising habits you're ready to retire first, or share your own insight on things you've ditched since turning 70. Your stories inspire everyone tuning in, whether they're just stepping into their golden years or already well on their way. Before you head off, take a moment to browse the videos popping up on your end screen. There's a playlist all about reclaiming your independence, another on deepening connections with friends and family, and even a few gems on rediscovering passions you might have tucked away. Dive in and let's keep this journey going together. Thank you for giving me a slice of your day and for being part of Elder's Life. Here's to charting our own course, savoring every chapter, and proving every single day that life after 70 is not just worth living. It's worth celebrating. Take care of yourselves. Keep shining your unique light, and I'll see you back here very soon.